Okay.
Happy Halloween.
Hey! Hey, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Thanks, everybody, coming over from Tim's channel. Check out his awesome uranium glass only sale. Lots of glowing tonight.
Yeah, we're having our uranium rave finally on Halloween.
It's hollow green.
I like that, Tim.
Halloween. All right. And then there's Tim's email I put down in the banner, plus, and he's got it on the screen just in case you haven't claimed from him before. If you claim an item tonight, make sure you send him your information like you do everybody else with your name, YouTube name, email, PayPal email, and shipping address. Because Tim is a fast invoicer packer, so he's on it.
And Tim's a good packer, y'all.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Emancipation 300s, she just did another one where she threw out the church balcony and let that thing fly, and it was still fine, the antique milk glass.
Amazing.
Hey, Amanda.
Oh, yay, Amanda. That's fantastic.
Hey, Kat. Christina. We got Styles. We got to do the intros like Tim, where he's like, TNT Dynamite. I was like, he's got like a different way to say everybody's name.
Hey, Catherine.
Hey, Catherine. I hope you're taking it easy. Hey, Ancestral Beginnings. Oh, and then I posted the link if anyone wants to join, as long as they aren't going to wreak havoc. I put it in the description. I said, please be professional. Don't be a troll. Well, if they want to join later, I think that'd be fun. Like if anyone wants to hop on later, we can add you in. So I think it'd be fun, see some buyers maybe we haven't seen before.
And yes, this is a PG-13 show. It's YouTube safe.
I see Sheila Fruman.
Hey, Sheila, Delbert, Mary, JG.
Yeah, I'm hoping Delbert's going to be on a little bit later. Proud American. Oh, we got to get him and Tim on together. Hey, Georgia.
Hey, Chad. Hey, Kara.
Chad left his comment, and I meant to say cool Chad, and it came with cool chat. But I was like, hopefully you know what I mean. Hey, Kitschy Corner.
Hey, Kim.
Hey, Kim. Anybody put in the chat, if you dressed up for Halloween for work, or, if you did like a family, like I saw Erin the Collection Vintage dressed up like as a clown, and her kid was like Hocus Pocus, like Winifred, and then her son, I forget what it is, but
Josie was Cruella DeVille. Nice. I always say DeVille. And we put our Ace, our little dog, had a little Dalmatian costume too. Yeah, so that was pretty cute.
And then, it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus shirt.
We went to this on what was that, Friday night? Friday night we went to this, so it's like this huge farm in like the boonies of Maryland, right? So I like Poolsville. I don't know, I think Chad probably knows where Poolsville is. He's close to me. So they had this huge farm, and they basically set it up like a Halloween town, and they do it from like middle of September all the way until tonight, and it is crazy. Like, first of all, you pull up and it's like, it brought me back like 20 years. I thought I was at a rave, because it's just like all these lights and smoke and music. And so you walk into this, it's like literally like a town, and they have like all these little like, wooden booths in areas, 2 huge bonfires. They have a place where you can do s'mores. They have like nighttime zip lining. They have all types of stuff. They have what else do they have? They have like these, you can go like a haunted forest. So you basically walk in and you're like walking through like a haunted forest. And then we went on this like tractor ride and they drop you off in this little place and then you walk through it and there's like real people scaring you, all types of stuff. It was bananas. It was super, it was a lot of fun. But definitely you have to be careful though. Somebody somebody fell and smacked their face on the ground because I guess they got scared and did like that and then slipped and then fell. So you have to be very careful. But it was it's totally a lot of fun. So I'm excited to do that. Like Josie and I do it every year now.
Oh, that's exciting. We don't have anything like that here. I mean, we have in Orlando Halloween Horror Nights, which a lot of people go and do. That's not really my thing. I just go for the rides. I'm not big on the tents and the horror movie things. My kind of horror movie is like Phantom at the Megaplex. So we're talking like G-rated horror. I'm
I
not
like the scary movies.
Yeah, Angela does. But we have several like haunted house set up around town, but I've never been. Rocky Horror Picture Show is my thing, and that is my Halloween
Back
every
and
year.
Trash and Treasures.
Somebody said they thought I was Bob the Builder.
Tim is a
What are you,
glass
Tim?
blower.
Yes, I am a West Virginian glass blower. I have my super awesome West Virginia glass blowing hat. My buddy who lives in West Virginia got this for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Tim's
so
like the
it's-
master of hats over here.
Oh wow, I forgot. This does have.
Oh, it's got little ear flaps.
But now you look like a duck hunter.
That suits you, Tim. That costume is perfect.
Yeah, Vinny's. I forget what it's called. Vinny will probably know too. It's close by him as well. I think it's called like Markersville. Hold on one second.
If anyone hasn't seen Tim before, he's got sales on Monday night at this time, usually. And go subscribe to him. Tim, over the years, he's on Whatnot, every social media app you can think of. Mercari, Poshmark, Grail, something else.
So
Like,
I've got it.
all the things.
I can roll them off because I've said it so many times in my life. It's eBay, Etsy, Mercari, Poshmark, Depop, Grailed, and Whatnot. That's so I sell
Yeah,
on seven
and he's
platforms.
like got the sports channel. So if we got the guys in here, or anyone that likes sports, he sells the trading cards on Whatnot. And he's got a sports channel with Authentic in the Beard, which
Yeah.
every time I click on there, I'm like, where's the beard? I just see Authentic.
Oh yes,
But
on Mondays he
Thanks,
does
that
his
she
solo
posted his
show.
link. So make sure you subscribe because Tim's always got amazing glass, great prices. Mondays, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yes. So Vinny said it. It's called Markoff's. That's what it's called. Markoff's is the name of the farm where they do the haunted house thing.
Yeah, it sounds
That's
fun.
I
To
like
see
this
someone bust
one.
their face.
I think one of the haunted houses here got shut down because someone was saying there was an active shooter situation and they had to close it down for a couple of days. It was not cool.
Oh man. No fun.
Yeah,
All
no
right,
fun. at
Tim,
all.
you want to sell some things?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and show some glow.
Show the
Well, let's do
glow.
the video again. Yes, whoever said that comment.
I
Absolutely.
think Amanda.
All right.
Amanda?
So everything tonight is going to be uranium glass. It's just quick 13 items. I'm going to show you a starting price and then I guess we'll do like a minute. We'll do it really fast. So 1 minute and then I'll do like I'll count out loud and then somebody wants to type end bid into the chat, that would be helpful. And
We got
so
you.
whoever has the highest amount at the end before end bid will win the items, and then you just send us your information to the email right here, and then we can party. This is going to be a show. Yeah, it's also on the ticker. Sweet. So this is going to be a show the glow situation. All right.
All right, let's make Tim bigger.
Back this up.
This thing is going slow. It's like, this is too many people. Like,
You've got no trick-or-treaters?
None. We
yeah.
haven't had one either.
Yeah, I live in an apartment, and of course there's a mall across the way, and they have a big trick-or-treating thing for the kids, so we don't really get trick-or-treaters, but all the neighbors have been putting candy by their door for all the adults in our building, so I put some out because I thought that would be fun.
there we go.
All right. Let me see. All right, let me move this over because my name is in the way. There we go. Boom. Now you can see the name and the item. Let me just move my focus over. All right, so up first are just going to be a pair of colonial block uranium glass sherbets produced in the 1930s. And we're going to go ahead and start the offers at $5. So $5 for the pair. You're going to get $5 for the pair of these. All right, let's do it.
Woo! We need rave music. Halloween rave music for this.
Come on, Katie, you don't have like royalty free rave music.
Oh, well, I don't know. Let me see if I can find some.
Wow, Jeannie said she had over 100 in the 4 hours allowed to trick or treat. Yeah, we only, my brother said like when we sat down to dinner, there was like 10 kids had come in because nobody rang the doorbell.
I don't know what this is, but here, we're going to try it. Wait, this is an ad. Hang on, let me
We
get
used
to
to
that
get
one.
like 200 kids all the time.
Yeah, we used to get a lot growing up because we lived on a busy. Okay, here we go. I don't know what this is, so wait before it has.
Right, starting at $5, I put in the chat for these pretty uranium.
There we go. There's our uranium rave music. We got Pete, repeat.
Pete repeats. Sheila at 6. These are fun. You can put your little ice cream in here. You put some candy in there for Halloween. Or just when you're feeling fancy.
Yeah, hot chocolate at Christmas time. With
That's
big
Susan Jackson at 8. Hey, Norma.
I don't know. This one's called Purple Disco. Let's see what this one is.
Candy corn for decoration.
There we go. There's some
Hey,
different.
Andy. We got Susan Jackson at 8. And Tim showing the glow.
All right, there's your dose of rave music.
All right. I think we can start the countdown and move on to another item here. If you guys want to do, I'll count down out loud at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and end bid.
Candy
Sold
corn. Yes, Benny. Candy corn. My
to
favorite.
Susan Jackson for $8.
Congratulations, Susan Jackson. You are the winner. Hollow green dinner.
Right, Delbert
Welcome to the
said
party.
that.
All right. Oh, camera just did a little thing.
Oh no.
It'll be back in 1 second.
Do you have an external camera there, Tim?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
So sometimes
I'm gonna
that
bring
happens.
our first two guests. Let's see. Trying to get back to our Brady Bunch layout over here.
Yeah, we should all dress up on Halloween as the Brady Bunch.
Okay, here comes Heather.
Hello. Oh my gosh. Katie's here.
It's so good to see you on screen.
Hi. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm wearing my brooch for you girls.
Oh, yay. We're bringing back the...
I know, and we're not.
Yeah, I have no brooch on.
right,
That's why I feel
then-
naked.
Here comes Mary.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
Mary and Heather. Woo!
Hi, Tim. Hi,
Hi. That
Happy
would be fun to have
Halloween.
like people, you know.
Angela.
Happy Halloween, Tim. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Great.
So
You guys
I
look You guys look fabulous.
thank you. Thank you. I don't usually I have one of those screen things on to make me look like I'm 25 years old.
Okay, I was like, she looks like a filter with that flower.
It's a filter.
So
The
cute.
hat,
Aren't
the
you-
hat- the filter
Aren't you
is
25? I thought you were like 25. I'm like, well, you look young.
I don't know if you want to do games or what first, but I did bring a funny picture. It's not of me, but just one funny picture to share.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, you can here, let's do a question. Let's see. Okay. How many pieces, if so, like for either for everybody in the group here and then in the chat, how many pieces of candy do you think fits in the traditional like pumpkin little blow mold bucket?
That's a
What
good
kind of
question.
candy?
Yeah, is it minis or is it large? Like fun
Yeah.
I'm
size?
assuming they're going by the snack size. It didn't specify.
I'm gonna go
I
with
wasn't
100.
prepared for the variety.
I'm gonna go with 125.
Okay.
Vinny says 225. Dana says 400.
Oh wow!
Vinny's pretty close.
Really?
Hey, Nate.
I'd say 200.
I was going to say 45, but since you said Vinny was close with
45. That's like,
45.
all right.
Well,
Vinny's pretty close. It's, oh, Kat, look over here with her Price is Right button, like 251.
Wow.
Because it says on average is 250 pieces.
Oh my gosh.
And I
Wow.
was like, I wouldn't have thought that much.
I wouldn't
Like,
either.
Hey,
I'm like, okay, that's like filled to the rim.
Beth.
Smack all the candy down, smush it.
Nate.
Angela, did you make that headpiece that you're wearing?
No, I bought this online, I believe, and then I just put on the little dots and painted my nose.
Oh my gosh, it's so neat.
Love it.
Thank you. All right, and then you said you have a picture to show.
Well, I don't have any pictures.
Oh,
For
yeah.
some reason, in the 80s, my mother never took pictures of me trick-or-treating. But this costume I wore one year. It is the weirdest
What is that?
from the 80s. They're literally they wrapped around your head and you blew on them. They were like inflatable pool toys
Yeah.
that sat on your head. It's I think it was the green one, but that could have been me in the 80s. And I've never seen anything like
I've never seen
No.
anything like it.
No. It was
Never
like
saw
I think
that.
it was just a phenomenon for like a year or two in the 80s.
That
But I
is
thought it was
bad.
It is the weirdest thing that I thought. I don't have a funny picture of me, but I remember wearing this, and that is crazy.
That cat, though, if it's a cat with the white
That's
ears,
something.
it almost
Oh.
looks like Felix the cat.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's
exactly.
hilarious. Like to be
Or like
running,
he-
the kids running around, and you just have all these little like inflatable hats
Uh-huh.
flying around.
Yeah. And then you
The
have
big
these
shit on
ridiculous
top of yours.
bibs.
Hey,
Plastic
Dana,
Angela,
Um,
I've
Beth
got
says she remembers those.
bibs. Does she?
I
Did you
have
hear
never
one?
seen anything like that.
I don't know, but I thought it's ridiculous and something funny to share. So I wanted to share.
well, speaking of pictures,
Thing.
now that you mentioned it, I have a picture, Angela.
Okay, one sec. Let me remove.
Okay. So this picture my mom took of me, I guess I wanted to be a witch. And mom probably told me, hey, be scary, be like a witch. And now I don't know how old I was in this photo. I look kind of goofy. But this is me trying to be
Oh,
a witch.
oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
That is adorable.
and then my brother wanted to be, well, we both, I guess he was, I don't know if he was Batman. I don't know, but here I am helping bring candy to the door. And there's my brother.
Aw.
That was one year. And then the other year we were Batman.
Oh, that's so cute.
Awesome.
I never really had a whole lot of store-bought costumes. Most of my costumes were just
Yeah.
find
Like,
something
we
in the
just made up,
closet.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yep.
did like Scarecrow and like
Yeah.
an angel,
yep.
you know, maybe like the
Hobo.
wings you got, but you know,
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah,
zombie. I just walked around like
Dad
so
let me get,
Mary.
A bum.
What was your favorite Halloween costume as a kid?
Who, me?
Yes.
My favorite. I didn't have. I mean, I
Oh, sorry.
I
That was-
think for me, I think when wasn't until like I got to high school and I would make up my own. And I remember really liking. I was a lumberjack one year, and I really liked my flannel shirt and hiking boots and and crazy hat. And I don't know why I thought I was the coolest. You know what? But I sure thought I was looking good in my lumberjack
Like a
outfit.
brownie man. And Mary.
I guess mine was I was a bum, what I called myself a bum. So I took a white, like my dad's white shirt and cut
Julie.
or tore strips in the arms, and then and the down here cut strips and magic markered all over it, and same with this white sailor cap, magic markered, and then did the beard, and I think I had a cigar sticking out of my mouth, and I wore that many years in a row.
that's fun.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
My,
All right,
my
and then-
favorite, oh, sorry, Angela.
Oh no, you go.
My favorite costume one year was I made a Mrs. Pac-Man outfit, and Mom took me down to the craft store, and we got these large, like yellow sandwich boards. You could get them; they're kind of corrugated, in all different colors. And my mom, being the art person that she is, thought, "Oh yeah, we can make this." So she got the sandwich boards. We cut them out in these round circles and put the little Mrs. Pac-Man eye thing on. And then she tied these string things on it. So I'd wear it like a sandwich board.
Yeah.
And that was all great until I had to go to the Halloween dance and walk in the little cardboard thing. So you're shimmying around.
Yeah. In the 80s, I do remember a lot of kids where the parents would make the Rubik's Cube, like the box, and then they could barely move in the cardboard box.
My grandma told me the other day that she had a little kid in school that came as a mummy. And I guess the dad was a doctor, so he wrapped the kid up in
Oh.
really tight mummy tape. And my mom went to school with this kid and said, by the end of the day, he kept like squirming in his seat and just wasn't okay. And the teacher was like, "What is wrong with you? Are you all right?" He's like, "No, I have to go to the bathroom and I'm going to die and I can't get out of this." And the kid ran home after the bell went off.
Oh
She'd be
my
like, I need some surgery. Snip, 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 snip.
God. Poor kid didn't go to the bathroom all day.
Oh my
No.
gosh. That's another thing about some of those outfits. It's like it's a lot to deal with. And then Mary, you had a sale earlier today.
I did. Yes. So just
So
a
if you're
short
not following
one.
Mary, Ancestral Beginning, she has sales Mondays at 4 Eastern,
5 o'clock Eastern.
5 o'clock Eastern,
Right.
4 Central.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
Antique Agenda is having a sale soon at 8 Central.
Oh, I don't do sales.
Not
on
a
my
sale.
channel usually.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Brocante and Bergamot.
I do. I resell on Etsy, so I'm an Etsy reseller, but I do videos, and then on Mondays I usually have where I talk show with VOA.Quest 1910, another Angela, and we talk about collecting and decorating with antiques and history. We touch on history. Usually we'll pick a different subject and just enjoy antiques and vintage in general.
Last week they had a morning jewelry discussion, so I still need to go back and watch. But definitely check them out. Subscribe to both these ladies. And thank you for coming on. I'm going to switch to the
Thanks
next
so
person.
much for having me.
Thank you for coming by.
Hi guys.
Fun meeting you. Yay.
And then we'll bring in our next guest.
Ooh, poor Angela. She disappeared like a ghost. Perfect for Halloween, right?
Yes. So I was once. I like to dress up like, more like the people, like real people, like not like scary costumes. I was once. I have a picture. I don't know if Angela, if you know how to if I could share my screen. I want to show you guys this really fast. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, you could share it. Okay, look at this. This is me as Zach Galifianakis in Hangover.
You nailed that costume.
The real shirt and everything. That's the exact same shirt that he had. The khakis. I had the satchel and everything.
And how did you find that?
I can't believe that's you.
Well, yes, this was me many years ago when I was still drinking. And I was a little bit of a bigger gentleman. But yes, that is me dressed up as Zach Galifianakis from Hangover.
Well, you could win a look-alike contest.
Yeah, how did you find that shirt, Tim?
I went online and just like Googled it and found it somewhere and bought it. It was very tight, very, very, very tight. So it worked out very well. So that was a lot of fun.
Hey, Angela's in the chat. Hey to
happened to
everyone coming in,
Katie?
don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Oh, see, I'm trying to take off like your stream and then it kicks off the other person.
I disappeared.
My bad.
That's okay. Angela just
It's
has
just
the
like
wisdom
lagging. So like, okay, let's bring in Beth and Tim's going to sell a couple more things and then we'll ask Beth some other questions. Hey, Beth.
Happy Halloween.
Thanks for coming.
Happy
Happy Halloween. Now, Beth is a busy too, working, school with her booths and her like shows.
Girl, I don't even know whose bright idea was that. The scariest thing I think I've done is sign up for a 3-day show. Who does that? Who even does that? I mean,
You
it's
can
sounds like
handle
fun.
it.
full Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'm like,
Kelly.
oh. Hey, Kelly girl. Hey,
Yeah,
I thought I was dressed as
laugh down your hat,
myself.
cracking me up.
Yeah. I've dressed it as myself today. Myself. That's it.
No,
You are
you're too
fabulous.
nice to be called a witch.
I should have come as the birthday girl because we do all know what tomorrow is, right? National holiday.
It must be your birthday.
It is. How do you know?
Are you gonna get?
You could be Glenda the Good Witch, you know.
Yes, I am Glinda the Good Witch.
Hey, Helen.
All right, we're gonna do a quick little piece here, ladies and gentlemen. This is super rad. This is a cup and saucer by Hazel Atlas in the fruits pattern. So on one side you have, I don't know, I guess those are pears, and then you have grapes, and then you have cherries, and then you also have them all on the saucer as well. So I'm gonna do starting offer is gonna be $9. So $9 is going to be the starting offer on this Hazel Atlas Fruits Uranium Glass Cup and Saucer, and we're going to show the glow.
Yeah, bam.
It's hollow green.
Happy hollow green.
As
See,
green
now
as
you're going to make it a tradition.
There's our rave back again.
See, Kaysa.
Yeah,
Come
I
on, you
don't-
with the
I don't know what it is.
hey. How you doing?
How you doing?
That video
Come on,
was
lady.
the best.
How you doing?
Hey, Maria.
There you
All right.
go.
There's our
Oh,
rave.
that's a good one.
That's so pretty, honestly. I love that fruit pattern.
Starting at 9.
Ooh, you can really see that light.
Nancy. See, you can use all this uranium for Halloween and put your black light, or now people are getting like the LED lights and putting them in the cabinet so you can, showcase your uranium or use it. Make your fancy little drinks in there.
Fancy drinks that will glow.
I wonder if my sequins glow on my thing.
'Cause, like when Laura, I swear, every time she drinks out of the uranium, I'm flipping and sipping. That's when Dirty Fern comes out and she's like turned up.
Not turned up.
Hurt.
So my sequins on my black corset glow. So when Tim's finished,
Not that kind of show, Katie. It's not that kind of show.
I'm
If
like, girl, keep your clothes on.
well, if I went to a like blackout bowling night or whatever they call it at the bowling alley, like I would glow, I would light up.
Katie on
Light
light.
up.
All right. Want to do another one, Tim?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay, we're going to pass on it. If you're interested, email Tim. OTY is live.
These are super, super, super rare. Okay, so these are made by, this is Colonial, is the name of the pattern, also known as Knife and Fork. Generally, you'll see these in like a normal uranium sort of color like this. These are the extremely hard to find custard glass versions of that pattern.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these are extremely hard to find. They can sell for insane amount of money. But tonight I'm gonna give you guys a super low starting price at only 15 is gonna be the starting price. Wait till you guys see these glow.
It's
And
a
Tim-
steal of a
Tim-
deal.
Tim got me into this pattern.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow. That's really cool.
So you can cuss turd.
That's a
It's
very
See?
funny thing to
You can
say.
just amaze people. You put their coffee or hot cocoa in there and then flip it on your black light. Like,
Then turn off the light.
happy Halloween.
Oh, God.
Wow, those are
Give them their
fabulous.
coffee and turn off the lights.
Oh, well, I
That is
just
a
learned from
really
Misty
cool
that my
pattern.
lucite candles glow. I was like, I wouldn't have thought to check those.
I wouldn't have either, so I gotta
Neither.
go in
I
there.
was
and
like, that's
activate.
because usually I'll flash it around things. I'm like, okay, let's see what glows. Like,
Those are really cool and different. I don't think I've ever seen any of those like that. That's a really cool set.
Yeah, and
Great
these are,
Christmas
I mean,
gift.
very hard to find this particular pattern in the custard. It's like almost unheard of. So I really got lucky and I came across a bunch. So I've sold some of these before in one of my sales for like almost like $30. So like it gets, they're really, really hard to find, and they glow so nice too. It's just a really awesome glow on these.
We got
But
Norma
I
at
like,
15.
Go
I
Norman.
really like
That's the deal.
the rare patterns, the stuff that is very difficult to find. I'll do another crazy piece next.
Yeah, I love that knife and fork. I first saw it on Tim's sale, and then I started getting some of it, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, it's a really fun. I mean, that's the thing about some of the depression glasses. It's really fun because once you like find some, it's very collectible because there's so many different pieces that come in a in a pattern. And then obviously I have a ton of books and stuff on these on glass, like right behind me. This is so there's some pieces that are just obviously like extremely hard to find, and you don't really know until you like start researching it, where it's like a 1 inch tall difference in a cup could be like the difference between like a $10 cup and like a $100 cup. It's really fascinating, actually.
And you'd never know that those actually glow.
No,
Yeah.
people might
These,
pass those up.
yeah, these are definitely a lot more more ivory than they are like a true like yellow custard. So that's will throw people off for sure.
Yeah,
I
it'd
guess
be
we
a
can-
great gift. You could put them in a basket, like make a little gift basket and surprise them. Like throw a little keychain blacklight in there with some other little things and be like, put this on.
Yeah, so I guess we'll go ahead and start the countdown. I will count out loud, and then Angela will type in end bid. So we'll start at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end bid.
And then Georgia said she got her bowl in perfect shape, Tim. And
Nice.
even more gorgeous in person. Oh, look, we got a troll.
I think those would be awesome on a light base, like a uranium light base, but I don't know if they have the black light bases. I don't know.
Hey,
if that's
Jeannie.
Hey,
Congratulations to Norma. You are the winner. Winner.
That's a good deal.
Knife and fork dinner. Yeah, that's a fantastic one. Congratulations. I'll do one more really quick.
And then see, look. Well, hang on. See the sequins? They light up. That's what
Sure,
I'm
Katie.
Right.
They do.
Now
It's
it's
a
going to
different kind of
show
show.
us some sequins.
Yeah, these
Yes.
are orange. They light up orange. I don't know that you can see, but I'm always testing things with the black light now because everything.
Okay, Katie, if you
It's
say
addicting.
so.
It's
It's
addicting.
addicting. It is. You go around your house with a black light. Like, what unusual thing is going to light?
Thanks, Kelly.
All right. So next up, this is crazy right here. Okay. All right. You will have to get this rewired more than likely than not because the wiring is definitely very old. This is a crazy lamp right here. This little piece goes.
I
Right
got 2
back.
lamps from Tim.
Hey, Pam.
Look at this.
Hey,
So
look,
this
Pam.
is a all brass. I mean, this thing is heavy too.
Anna.
Look at the base of this lamp by itself is just spectacular. And then you have the slag.
Wow.
Oh god. You have the slag part right there, and that part will glow. And just the shape of this lamp is fantastic. Look at that sideways base right here. And on the feet, you have like a very interesting design going on too. It's basically like the base is like a cast iron that must have been painted at some point in time to match this brass paint spot right here. But this part does glow right here. This is like $100 lamp easily.
Vinny
But
says,
I'm
is
gonna-
that house glass?
This part right here will more than likely be house glass, or more than likely I would say it would be Housix, That would be my, if I had to attribute it to a company, because generally they're known for these, style of slag uranium glass lamps. But as far as the rest of this, I don't know if that is actually Housix or not. I would imagine that this could have just been put together by another lamp company using the house slag middle piece right
Gorgeous.
here. But it's
Amazing.
absolutely fantastic. Like I said, easily like $100 lamp.
I think like
But
coned
tonight-
out, like shade,
Yeah.
like diffuser, like
mean-
kind of going up and out would be awesome.
Yeah, you could really do a lot with that. But I'm just gonna give you guys a steal of a deal, and we're gonna start it off at $39.
Wow.
Does it take
Now-
a special shade, Tim?
That would be the interesting part. Is you'd have to. The only thing is you'd have to rewire it, and you'd have to figure out the shade. So there's a little hole down here where this part, the chain, comes out of right there. So I don't know. You would have to get creative with the shade. To me, that's always the best part about buying lamps without shades. Is it really allows you to be, to have the final say on how to decorate the lamp. I mean, I would probably try to do something so almost like this shape, but flipped upside down. So kind of maybe more like a flat cone sort of shade was what I would put on there. Or you could flip it to kind of match this style right here too.
Yeah.
But it's super, super interesting. And I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like.
And of course, you can take a raw Edison bulb and just stick it in there too, because that's definitely
Yeah.
cool
That would
style.
look cool with like the kind of antique gold look of this. And look at that. It
Ooh.
glows.
Mm,
Strange seeing Beth so quiet.
that's because I'm looking over here at this glow, child.
The recovering hoarder is at 39.
That is a great name.
It
Yeah, I
is.
was gonna say we're all in recovery
Oh, Carrie,
Hi.
I
or
can
denial. Hey, Carrie.
add to your comment. With our raise.
Let's what sell.
Now we really are an acid trip, Carrie.
So yeah, just a really, really, really cool piece right here. Definitely super excited. Shout out to my buddy Leroy Blood, Sweat, and Cell. I do a show with him and 3 other gentlemen every Tuesday, and it's basically like we just we work all day long on Tuesdays, and then after that we record a show and we release that. Reseller Information Network. So we basically like our way of giving back to the community and just like giving free information. So like we do like, what's trending. We do tips and tricks. We do deep dives, and it's on all different, genres of reselling. So Leroy specializes in tools, which is super interesting. And then, I do a lot of glass stuff. We have a gentleman on there that specializes in vintage clothing and hats. And then we have somebody who does like toys. It's like all this information we can possibly do for free. So it's definitely a lot of fun. So just wanted to give a big shout out to Leroy. And it's our way of being able to help people who are new to reselling and stuff like that, or trying to expand their knowledge into different categories. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, we'll go ahead and count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid.
What time is your chat?
Damn.
Tim, what time are you guys on?
What's that?
What time are you on Tuesday?
We usually start at 9:30 in the morning, and we go till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
And then every Friday we drop videos. It's called the Reseller Information Network. Congratulations, Andrea. You are the winner. Winner.
Chicken dinner.
Congratulations and welcome to the party.
Winner. Fancy lamb dinner.
Angela, you
go.
might want to check the other chat on StreamYard. We do have a guest that's trying to enter.
Oh wait, I see.
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, that's fun.
Get rid of this. Okay.
Oh,
I
Angela,
got it. Okay.
I have a piece of trivia.
All right, trivia
You ready for it?
from Beth.
You ready?
As I
You
take
ready?
care of this. Yeah.
I think it's pretty fitting. It says, what state is it illegal to wear a nun costume on Halloween?
I
Ooh.
know this answer.
Am I allowed to answer?
Let's see what they say in the chat, and then y'all
All
then
right.
y'all answer.
Listen, when it comes to like trivia and stuff like that, I get super
This is
excited.
where one of my
so-
favorite people are from.
Mhm.
Em, do you play trivia like at a
Vinny
week?
says Utah, which would have been a good guess, Vinny. Utah would be a good bet.
I mean,
Nevada,
yeah, you'd
I
think
think
so, right?
anything goes in Nevada.
Hmm.
Let's see. Texas, child, no. See, Katie just came to Texas and now she's seeing if her sequence clothes. We've ruined her. We've ruined her. Okay, y'all, here's the answer. The state in which it is illegal to wear a nun costume. Anybody on the screen know? Because I know Tim had an answer. She said
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, no. Alabama.
Alabama.
You could
Nun
be
or
fined-
priest.
you could be fined $500 or sent to the slammer if you dress up like a nun,
Yep.
priest, minister, or other member of the clergy any time of the year, including Halloween.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
what if
Pam.
you were
So
a
be
little
careful.
kid?
Don't dress like a nun.
And it says, and don't even think of wearing a mustache to church on Halloween. Fake facial hair is a no-no.
So what if you're a little kid in a play?
I guess you better, I don't know. Can you dress up like Jesus? Because
Yeah,
what
like
if you're the baby
that's
Jesus?
crazy.
Carrie says, Jesus loves everyone, though. And y'all were talking about costumes. Y'all, I was a hobo for like 4 years. And it was like, go in there, get your dad's clothes, tie it up with a rope from the shed, roll it up, put some dirt or smeared makeup on your face, and go with a pillowcase. You're a hobo.
Dad
Like
let
4 years.
Dad let me get green hair dye one Halloween and spray it in my hair. You know, it's that temporary hairspray that turns your hair color. I thought that was like the coolest thing to be allowed to like color my hair. I don't even know what I was. I think I was supposed to be like Dumbledore or something, but why I would have green, I have no idea. But I was something.
Pamela,
That's all I remember is the green hair chalk.
No kidding. You go around Walmart with your butt cheeks hanging out. Hey, if
Yeah.
that's the worst that you see.
you said you can't
But-
dress like Jesus or a nun, but you can walk around Walmart with your butt cheeks hanging out.
I just love the way Beth says it. Like, with your butt cheeks hanging out.
Walmart, you get a pass to do anything.
Hey, Christy. Okay,
Christy girl.
Beth, in the chat. Do you think a pumpkin is a fruit or a vegetable?
Ugh, okay.
Oh, I know.
Hold on. Is it a fruit or a vegetable? Well, it has seeds, but it grows from the ground. So I'm going to say it's a vegetable.
Look at Beth being all logical.
I mean, it could be totally freaking wrong, but
Hey, Marianne.
I'm
That
going to
would be
say
my- that would be my
List in the
guess.
chat.
I
Isn't
say
that like the difference? Like one grows on a tree, one goes in the ground. But
well, but Vinny's right because tomatoes are fruits and they have seeds.
oh,
So I don't know.
Kelly
So-
says fruit, vegetable. It's a squash, right? Says Dana.
It is a fruit. They said because like
Ah,
the seed they're like contained within inside the thing. then I was saying that to someone. They're like, "But strawberry has its seeds on the outside, so is that a vegetable?" I was like, "Dude, I don't make the rules. I don't know who decides these things, but they say it's a fruit, just like everyone says a tomato is a fruit." And I'm like, no, nobody ain't trying to just eat a tomato. Like,
Yeah, you
well,
don't
I
put
mean,
that
maybe
in
so.
your grapes in
Tomatoes
your fruit
aren't-
salad. Put
Yeah,
in your
like,
vegetable salad.
Yeah, I put in the pumpkin in your fruit salad. Be like, hey, they said it's fruit. Like, all
Now,
right.
toasted pumpkin seeds are delicious, Benny. I could eat a whole handful of those.
Thanks for coming on, Bev.
You're welcome. I have a joke as I leave.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Now
love
remember, I am an elementary person. I was a kinder person, kinder and pre-K, all the little ones. But this is one you could not tell them. Okay? But still, it's elementary. You might know. Why don't monsters eat ghosts? Are you ready?
I don't know.
Because they taste like sheet.
Nice.
That's funny.
That was a good dad joke.
That's
That was a good
dad
dad
joke for
joke.
Need the symbol.
Having me on, Angela, I cracked myself up, so I gotta go because
Thank
Lovey is gonna hear
you.
5 more jokes before I go to
And,
bed.
and Beth shared that thing you did, the Halloween thing with all the squares and the sheets.
Do what?
You did share that.
Oh, with all of the ones, and I also did the Halloween like therapy group. That
Yes.
was funny too.
That was very funny.
Isn't that hilarious, Carrie? That's so funny. Y'all can tell that for the rest of the night. Thanks, y'all. Y'all stay pretty, be sweet, and happy
Okay, I'm gonna take
Halloween.
this off. Hopefully, I don't kick anyone else off. Hold on.
Bye, Beth. Oh. So Tim, what other costumes did you ever dress up as a kid?
As a kid, I don't really, all the like general ones, Frankenstein, werewolf, Jason. Obviously, Jason was a popular one. Friday the 13th. But as I got older, I started doing more like trying to be like people from movies. So I was once Charlie Sheen in Major League Wild Thing. I dyed my hair black and I got the like design in the back of my hair. I was Conor McGregor, I was a Viking once. I've done a lot of, once I got into the beard situation, it was like, okay,
Yeah,
so now I can only be people that have beards. I was Forrest Gump. One year I was Forrest Gump, which was fantastic. Like that was when my hair was long. I had the Bubba Gump shrimp hat. I had the polo and the shorts, the exact same Nikes that he wore when he was running across America. That was a really good one. Forrest Gump was a really good one.
Oh, you gotta post some pictures of those.
Sorry,
I
got
gotta
kicked
find
instead.
that one.
All right, I'm gonna bring in our next couple of guests. I'm so excited. We got
And Mrs.
Dilbert and Mrs. Proud American.
Mrs. Delbert.
Yeah, Mrs. Dilbert. Does she know we
Dilbert.
call you that?
That's
fine.
So fun. And then we'll bring on. We got Joni too.
Oh,
Hey, Joni.
Meow.
Definitely follow Joni too, because I think we're trying to get her to 1,000 subs. So follow
that's right.
Joni at Vintagerous, and she sells on Whatnot as well.
That's right. That's right.
I'm so glad. Like, it's fun to have all of you guys together on a stream. Because I know Joni and Delbert have been on together, but I've never been on with Delbert or with Katie Delbert.
I know Delbert's always so great in the chats, and Joni has great sales too. So lots of fun here.
Yes.
Lots of fun.
They're both hilarious, and Delbert with who always got us laughing with his jokes.
Yeah.
I came ill prepared. I'm holding my phone, so if I start going out of frame, it's my fault.
That's okay.
Joni, little kitty cat.
I'm a little kitty cat. That's right.
Mm.
I thought it would be fun. And you're a deer. I like your deer with the heart, with the
Thank
roses.
you.
That's
I'm trying to put
awesome.
little dots up too.
Yeah.
Carrie said, Mrs. Delbert, you really deserve an award for putting up with him.
So I've been told.
And look, we all thought he was like trying to troll us in the beginning. And then now we all love Delbert.
Delbert, I remember that first time that you were on and you were asking something about fishing, and it was so out of the realm of what like all of us were talking about that I thought, oh, what is this person doing? I think they found the wrong chat. And then we got to know you, Delbert. We're like, Delbert's not a troll. Delbert's a cool guy hanging out in our chat.
That was his sarcasm, right, Delbert? Yeah, we've had some good laughs on my channel for sure. He's
Yeah, I love watching Johnny's chats because we just play the games and then Delbert and I and everybody competing to win Family Feud.
Yes, for sure.
Yep,
For sure.
Thrift You naming Delbert. I text Sarah. I said, hey, if you don't have anything to do, like, we're going to have a live later, so that'd be fun if at least if they could pop in the chat.
So do we call you Mrs. PA or what do we call you? What do you want to be called? What's your handle?
This is Delbert is fine.
Delbert is fine.
Like, we're incognito. All right, for Delbert and the missus, what is your favorite Halloween candy?
I'm probably going to go traditional Snickers.
It's not a bad choice. Not a bad choice.
And you can get it all year long.
Exactly.
Well, I'll have to choose a Canadian one. I'm going to have to show you guys.
That's right, Joni. We wouldn't know.
So Coffee Crisp. Have you ever heard of that? Coffee Crisp?
I just had one today.
Did you?
I had those. They're good.
I bought it from
I've
World
never
Market
seen that
because
before.
Cheryl Ross was talking about it the other day.
The place downtown.
So if you've never had one, so this is what it looks like inside. So it's kind of like thin wafers, and it does have a kind of coffee flavor with a chocolate coating. So,
Do you dip it in the cup of coffee?
oh, you can.
That's where my mind went. As soon as you opened that thing up, I saw a little bit of wafer
I know, because
action.
I was like, this doesn't taste enough like coffee.
It's kind of like a cappuccino, kind of that kind of vibe, I think, right? But
But
I
Joni,
got
what's
a
your least
confession.
favorite candy?
Well, but I got a confession. Candy corn is not a thing in Canada. Like, I don't see it. I've
Really?
never ever tasted a candy corn.
See, because
Everybody
they know it's just pure trash.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't understand the candy corn slander. Like for me, I could sit down with a bucket of candy corn and just toss them back like it's
No,
popcorn.
man,
You know?
why don't you see a bucket of corn syrup? Like, no. Chocolate peanut butter cups, yes. I think a lot of people like the chocolate peanut butter combo.
Okay, my mom is in the chat, Ma Dukes, and she said that my favorite. I forgot about that costume, Ma Dukes. I was Richard in a Box from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did do that.
No.
I did do that. Yeah.
So, okay. So
Yeah, I
here's-
can believe that outfit was good. See, we need more Mad Dukes. We gotta get it over one night at one of your sales.
I know.
Okay,
I'm working on it.
Here's a candy corn question for you all then. So, does anyone know what candy corn
dear.
was originally named when it was invented by George Raniger in 1800?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes. Chicken feed.
Yes, that's right. Gosh, yay, this is Albert for the win.
See, she wins the Family Feud.
I guess
See,
that,
he's
yeah,
probably
that makes
asking
sense.
her what the answers are, right?
You got it. Good job, guys.
Chicken
They
feed.
feed chicken corn, don't they?
Hey,
Like, I think
Dusty Moose.
yeah, that makes sense.
Amanda said there's plenty of candy corn in Ontario.
Oh, is there?
So maybe
Well,
not
maybe
in
I
your
just haven't
area.
seen it.
Maybe they
Maybe I-
banned it.
People keep threatening to send me some.
It's not worth it.
It's not bad.
Well, now they
Maybe
even
they
have
can-
like flavored. I've seen like caramel apple and like they have one with like a chocolate layer or something.
What does it taste like? Does it taste like corn or does it taste more
Sugar.
like
Tastes like corn syrup.
Yeah.
corn syrup?
Basically, just
Yes,
sugar.
it does. Corn syrup.
Like just
It's
chewing
corn.
sugar.
It's
A
the
bit of
waxy.
It's like chewing
Substitute.
sugar.
Well, I'll
You
tell
know,
you, the
just
most underrated candy, 100 grand. I feel like 100 grands don't get enough love. I like a good 100
like
grand.
those.
Like you get a little bit of
Yeah.
everything. You get chocolate,
Yeah,
you get
chocolate,
caramel,
crispy, caramel.
texture, nice proportion
Sometimes,
of
man, those things will-
ingredients.
Okay, here's a hot take on candy then. I love almond joys, but my complaint with them is they have the nut in top. Stop trying to make the candy healthy. Just get rid of the nut and have the chocolate and the coconut. I know. Look, you're saying, well, but they make mounds, almond joy, whichever one of them have the almond mounds.
Here's
But mounds of dark chocolate. Where is the milk chocolate with the, Anyway, that's my.
another
They're
candy.
trying to make it healthy. I don't think they are.
What is that? Smurfies?
Carrie said if you ever taste if you lick the bottom of your shoe after walking around a movie theater.
Fruit candy corn.
You know what this is?
Oh my gosh. That's gross.
Have you ever had these?
Oh, Smarties.
Smarties.
But they're
Oh,
And
yeah.
U.S. Smarties,
I think they're different. Yeah, different than the Smarties
Yeah, they're
here.
different. Let me show you. I'm gonna have to eat all of these later, by the way. They're like kind of like M&Ms.
Remember?
Mhm.
They're kind of like M&Ms, like they come in all kinds of colors, right? I'm gonna show you this, but like, oops, like orange and different colors, right? Okay, there. But they're not like, how do I explain it? They're chocolate in the middle, right? But it's like a candy coating on them that's a bit more sweet. Yeah, so a little bit different than kind of close to an M&M, but not quite. Same different flavor.
And no, Pam, I do not have any chocolate covered oranges yet. So if you find some, let me know. Send me an invoice. I'll buy some from you. They're amazing. I can't get them here.
Wait, milk chocolate covered oranges, like dry oranges or like regular oranges?
No, they're
No.
chocolate flavored oranges, but okay, they're not legit oranges.
Oh, okay.
Oranges
It
in the
looks
shape-
like an orange, and you can like smack it, and then
Whack
it kind of supposed to break up into like segments like an orange, but it just tastes like orange flavored chocolate.
Yeah, they're
I-
amazing.
I wouldn't
Oh,
mind
it's
a clementine dipped in some milk chocolate, like a strawberry, but like a clementine covered in chocolate. Man, sign me up. We
Right,
might as
got a
well deep
picture.
fry it.
My favorite is ginger covered in chocolate. Do you ever had that?
Uh-uh.
Mm-mm.
Like
You're right.
ginger.
Like the ginger peel.
That's interesting. I've never had that before.
Have
Oh,
you
it's
ever
good.
have you ever had chocolate fried Oreos?
Yes, deep fried chocolate Oreos. Oh my gosh, with a little bit of powdered sugar on top.
Here's Kat. She was waiting, but she says it's a little busy, so I'm showing her a picture of her for now. There's Kat Calypso Antiques, the furry costume.
So good.
Is that the
Hopefully she-
the rabbit from Donnie Darko?
I don't think she said it was called furry costume,
Are you sure it's not like what's
but
the
I think she's got a lot of trick or treaters right now. So
what's the
Yeah.
animals that eat the pizza? Or the pizza and the animals? I don't know. I'm not with it.
Turtles?
No, something Freddy. What's the
like Friday is that Freddy's or like Five Nights at Freddy's or
there
something
we
like
go.
that.
That one.
They
looks
used
like
to have
the-
those Halloween things every year, everywhere.
Delbert, do
Okay,
you get a
let's
lot
see
of
if we
trick or
can bring.
treaters?
No, we didn't pass out candy this year because they're all heathens.
That's what I say. I'm like, you didn't say trick or treat or thank you. Psst.
So they need Jesus, huh?
What?
We got to send Pam down there. And what's up, little heathens?
That's what Pam always says.
Because they're 40 years old and they come to our house.
Yeah.
Pam
I know. I'm
always
like, you're
says,
an adult. Go buy your own candy. We have to. I'm like, all right.
No,
Okay, here's another Canadian chocolate bar, guys. Have you ever heard of this one?
Yes,
Ooh,
I
love
have.
that.
Yes. But I
You know
don't
that
think
one?
I've had that. But I did see it today
Hard
too
to
at World
find.
Market.
So this is one of my favorites because it's just chocolate with like holes, so it just melts in your mouth.
Ooh.
So it's good. It is
Pam
good
says
stuff.
Tuscaloosa is full of drunken heathens.
Yeah, Pam says drunken heathens.
Beth had her lights are off and they're still trying to ring the doorbell. Just gotta tell them, you need Jesus, go to church.
There was a guy that used to he was a dentist, and he used to hand out toothbrushes and apples, and every kid in the neighborhood despised his house because it was boring. So the lady next to that guy got really smart, and she knew that all of us kids loved her house more because she gave out full-size Hershey bars.
Hmm.
That was the house to go to.
I'm not gonna lie, because when you're a kid, you're like you guys said, you're heathens. So like, I was always like pot of gold when you get to the person's house who wanted to be lazy and they didn't want to open a door every time somebody knocked the door, and they just put a big old bucket of candy on the front
That's
doorstep.
a bad idea here because that
When
bucket
you-
be gone.
Yeah, when you get to one of those, you're like, yes, you've been walking for a mile, you got this pillowcase full of candy, or hot, or you're really cold, depending. Here in DC, it could be 95 degrees on Halloween or 17 degrees. So, it's very hit or
exactly.
miss. So when you
All right,
get
I'm gonna
on to
bring
one of
in
those, you're like,
another
I can't just
person.
take one. I got to take the whole bucket. And you just, you dump. But you're usually with like 3 or 4 people. So you split the bucket with whoever you're with. But yeah, it's
Bring in Cindy. Hey, Cindy.
Hey,
How you guys doing tonight? I feel like naked. Well, Delbert and Mrs. Delbert don't have costumes on, so
They came as themselves.
Yeah,
Yep.
customers are required. Just hang out and have fun. Hey, Lucinda.
yeah, we had fun here in my neighborhood. They always get together, our cul-de-sac, and everybody pools all their candy on one table, and then we just hang out and party. And then tell the kids,
Eh,
"Ready for me to the bucket."
I was
So
gonna
that's
say,
what
what's
I
your
was
Halloween
doing.
tradition?
Cool.
That sounds good.
That's what I was doing.
All right. Cindy, do you watch certain movies every year for Halloween, or is there a certain one you like to watch for Halloween?
I am not. My husband's in the background and he's laughing. I am not big into the scary movies. He is. He starts at. There's my hubby. Can you see him back there? He starts at
Hey.
the beginning of October and he starts just watching horror movies like all day long for every day until Halloween. So
That's what I'm.
yeah, last night, although I got
It.
sucked in a little bit to The Shining, it's not. I mean, but only because I was there, got sucked right in. I'm or I'm here, or whatever he says. He's laughing.
Yeah, it's scary.
I can't do
We used to have
scary
to
movies.
shove our
I have
jackets.
nightmares if I watch them. I just
I'm with
cannot
you,
do it.
Jenny.
Yeah, I like.
That's what I did too. It was like
psychological
October
thrillers.
1st. I've watched like Texas Chainsaw, the new Texas Chainsaw. And tonight I plan on watching the Monster Squad after this. Like, I don't know, everybody doesn't know that movie, but I love it. It's funny with like Frankenstein and Dracula, and they got the Mummy, Wolfman. It's like an 80s movie. But I've been cycling through. I watched Addams Family 1 and 2. Like, I like watching the funny ones too,
I like Halloween Town 2, and then this old 90s movie called Phantom at the Megaplex. There's also one called My Mom Dated Dracula or something. It's just a goofy little Disney movie. Like
I keep seeing that come up. Yeah.
it's great. You got to
Hocus
watch it
Pocus.
in your life. Yeah, and Hocus Pocus. And if I could, I'd go to Rocky Horror Picture Show because they always have a showing of it. I like to
Have you all
go.
seen The Witches with like Angelica Houston? Where she
I
plays a
think I
witch
have.
and then like she takes off her face and they're trying to like turn kids into mice. Like
My husband likes to watch pure horror movies, so he watches stuff like from the '60s and whatever, when they're like spaceship. I don't know.
Yeah.
almost like a B movie.
Plan 9 from Outer Space. Is that one? I remember that one.
Yeah,
From
that's another one.
I was trying to watch like the 1950s Mummy the other day, and I was like, "Oh no, this didn't age well." Like, no.
Yeah, he
Right.
loves all that stuff. He was watching something the other night, and I was like, "What are you watching?"
I do like Creature of the Black Lagoon. I don't mind things like that so much.
Do you remember The Blob? I remember when I was in high school, everybody like it was old.
I
then,
watched
but
all those. She liked watching all those B movies and stuff. Home Alone. I can't do adult horror. What? Home Alone. I think that movie is hilarious.
Oh,
The second
they are
one.
not Home Alone the movie, probably but when they are home alone. Whoever said that.
Oh.
Oh,
The original It was super, super crazy. That was a very scary movie. The Exorcist was definitely crazy. They filmed, so I live in DC, so there's the Exorcist stairs are here in DC in Georgetown. So that's pretty crazy. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is nuts too. But I don't know.
But now they're just like nasty.
I don't
'cause they
really
can
like
do all this CGI and stuff.
Yeah, I don't really like them as much. Like I like the more like mind scary movies. But
yeah, me too.
Josie will put me in to watch, all the scary movies that she possibly could force me. I fell asleep on the couch because I had a little bit of an hour window today in my day, so I was like, let me take a power nap. And Josie had an Italian horror movie on the TV, so like it's legit over
Yeah,
there.
have you seen Suspiria? That's not really a Halloween movie, but it is creepy.
Now this is
One of my
how
favorites, because I like the mind movies too. One of my favorites was Sixth Sense.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
an amazing
Yeah, that's
movie.
really
And then the
good.
other one was The Others with Nicole Kidman. I don't know if you guys saw that.
See,
Oh,
that
that's
one
a good one.
I've heard of, but I haven't seen.
Mhm.
Or
Yeah,
Silence
that
of the
was actually-
Lambs.
It was scary, but it was more of a mind thing. You had to try to figure out what you were seeing, which I like that kind of stuff.
So this tells you how sensitive I am to like scary things. When I was a kid, Dad took me to the Potter's House of Wax, which is down in St. Augustine. And everything was cool. There was like Star Wars, R2D2, like cool stuff. And as a kid, like that was really awesome. And then we got to this display of Al Capone stabbing a guy with blood. And I had nightmares for like weeks. Now, I was just a little kid, but that made me afraid of wax figures. I don't like them now. Thank you. They're too
You don't want to
real.
watch House of Wax where like
Yeah,
they
no.
try to help the person and it just like slides on.
No, and I don't like horror like that. No, thank you.
Like
I will tell you,
Dario
though,
Argento.
I like a good to find a good old VHS horror movie because they can sell for a lot of money. So I always keep my eye out for those
You watch
really
Chucky,
random.
that little toddler that they still keep trying to bring back.
Nah, see, listen, like those sort of movies, I'm just like, nah. Like Candyman, the original Candyman, that was
Yeah.
a really good one too. That was a
I
really good
remember
one
being
too.
scared as heck. 'Cause I watched that when I was like in 5th grade, and I was like, "We're gonna die."
That happened. My friend when I was growing up, two of my friends lived like directly across the street from each other. And my friend was at my other friend's house watching Candyman, and he had to call his dad to come pick him up from across the street after they watched Candyman. So it was definitely
Like,
legit
run!
scary.
At a 5th grade sleepover, one of my friends put on Final Destination.
Ooh,
And I don't
yeah.
know, like the parents weren't home. Like
I
we
like
were
those.
just there in 5th grade and we were all watching this movie and we all got really freaked now.
I will never drive behind a truck with logs on it ever
Yes.
again for
100%.
the rest of my
Anything
life.
that sticks out, like
I see those logs, I'm like, nah, I gotta be like 3 lanes over. Like
or
not even
pipes
just like
or
one
like
lane.
anything pointy.
I might just I think I'm gonna take the next exit and get a drink at the service station. I'm gonna let it get a couple miles ahead of me. I'm not messing with no logs on trucks.
All right, I got some questions.
All right.
So let's see, who was the first lady? Who was the first lady to decorate for Halloween?
Ooh.
I thought this might be a good one for this community with like the history.
It was a
I'm
woman.
gonna go with Johnson.
No.
Marie Antoinette. That's my guess.
No, it's like a first lady.
Oh, first
Yes,
lady.
yes.
Oh.
Lady
Lady-
Bird.
Lady Bird Johnson. Okay.
That's not it, Tim.
I'll go with Jackie Kennedy.
No.
I phoned a friend and he
before
says
that.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
No, but probably closer. It was Mamie Eisenhower,
Oh.
Ooh.
which I'm not good with all the presidents, so whenever that was.
I know it was Mamie.
I need a song to remember all the presidents, you know? Like you
I'm
learn a
like,
song
okay,
for the
George
different-
Bush, the senior, and that's high. I don't know before that. So,
Wait, how many total are there?
45 now, right?
46.
46. I think I could get about 40 out of 46.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow,
go.
that's impressive, Tim.
Not me.
George Washington, and that's about it.
I could do maybe 5. I'm Canadian.
Yeah, who's all the prime ministers, Jody?
See, you're lucky, you know. You don't got to deal with all that up there, you know. You be
50.
thankful that you don't have to deal with that.
For sure.
Okay, do you have another question? I need another question. I have to redeem myself after the Lady
Yes.
Bird.
Well, we'll go with who was the first actor to play Wolfman?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I don't know.
All right.
Man.
Does Frank know?
He votes Lon Chaney Jr.
Hmm.
Did he hear it? You can really.
Good job, Frank. See all those horror movies.
Yeah, he definitely is a horror movie
And
aficionado.
Lucinda got it. And Helen,
job.
yeah, see, it's all the lag. It just all popped up. See, Vinny said Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams. I think there's a song out there to help you like remember all those in a row.
Oh, is there really?
We should
Okay.
just YouTube it, you know, Tim.
I know, right?
So here's a candy question for you.
That's who played Dracula.
What were the first size candy bars made by Mars in 1961?
What were the
I
first
know.
what candy bars?
What was the first fun-sized candy bars made by Mars
Oh.
in 1961?
Snickers.
Milky Way.
Ah.
You guys got it.
August, Mars bars? No.
Snickers and Milky Way were the first fun-sized bars. In 1968, it was the first time they used the word fun size, but it was invented in 1961, that smaller size by Mars Company.
I don't think small is fun.
And then
All right, let's have Tim sell some more
Tiny little
uranium.
square.
And if anyone needs to pop out, just let me know. I just thank you guys now for coming on. And
Oh no, you don't have to. I actually have to go. My
Okay.
time is unfortunately it's about to be up. I have like a couple more minutes left, so we don't have to worry about the uranium. I do want another question though.
Okay.
I feel like I can't leave without getting one question.
Okay.
I know, Mr. Jeopardy over here.
According to a 2019 study, what is the most popular candy in the U.S.? Sorry, Jim.
Oh, Reese's peanut butter cups.
Skittles.
Oh. Skittles is right. Who said Skittles?
What?
Skittles? Really?
Wow.
What kind of listen? They was
Not on my
studying the
radar.
wrong. Yeah, they were studying
Yeah,
the
I was
wrong
like,
people.
what? Like,
It doesn't have
3%.
chocolate in it. Mm.
I haven't even seen Skittles in years.
I guess
No,
because
I-
of ads.
That's
In
surprising.
all of the pots of candy from my neighbors, there was not one package of Skittles.
See, everyone's like, there's some chocolate things.
A
Like,
dang
we're like, no
study.
way. Who'd they ask? Like, who's the people that they pulled?
So let me
Okay.
ask you this: when you eat Skittles, right? How do you eat? Because listen, I eat Skittles the same way I eat Mike and Ike's, the same way I eat gummy bears. You know, like
One
to
color
me,
at a time.
the whole, just a
No.
handful at a time.
Yeah.
Make your own flavor, right? Like, just
No.
do people really eat it one thing at a
Skittles,
time?
yes.
Oh, totally. Separate out the colors. Separate out.
Yep.
What, you just throw a whole handful of Starburst in your mouth too?
No, well, see, with Starburst is a little bit different because I don't eat the orange and the yellows. Like,
Oh, no.
I only do reds, pinks, and obscure colors Starburst. No, I don't know nobody else who eats orange and yellow. Like, who's like, yes, a lemon Starburst? Nobody.
I love lemon.
I like lemon.
I feel so
Yeah,
bad
pink
now.
and red are the best. Now I
But
want to
red lemon heads. You ever have lemon heads? Those
I
are
have-
excellent.
I have had lemon heads from the ice cream truck back in the day.
We need some
But-
warheads.
Warheads were good too. Candy cigarettes, you know, like that sort of stuff. But I don't know, yellow Starburst, like
See, Christy's hating on
I'm
them
not a
too.
big
Ew,
sour
orange and yellow.
candy person.
They still taste better than candy corn, Tim.
no way.
Okay,
I'm
we'll
telling
try
you.
to redeem you real quick. Let's see.
I want to deep fry. Can I put candy corn in the air fryer?
Ooh, maybe.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Yeah, they
I'll
melt.
It melt.
Tim, maybe you'll get this one. This is which horror movie got 10 Academy Award nominations?
Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
See, I tried helping you out.
Not Silence of the
That
Lambs.
ain't it.
Am I'm wrong.
Sorry.
Halloween.
You can't win them all.
What's the one with Chucky? What's the one with Chucky?
It
That's
is. Anybody in the chat guessing?
I don't know, but
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Yes.
Poltergeist.
What?
Poltergeist.
Vinny got it.
Yeah, that's it.
Exorcist. I
The
should have known that.
Exorcist.
Yeah,
I was like 10 nominations. Dang. I was like, Psycho. Okay, some other people got it. The Lucinda and Dana. Well, thanks, Tim, for coming on.
Listen, this was so much fun. We have to do another I need another one of these group things where we do.
Yeah, we
have,
need
like-
another Jeopardy night so Tim can redeem himself.
Yeah, because listen,
So, like,
you know,
when
there
is the
wasn't.
Fostoria?
Yeah,
like,
there wasn't a lot
pattern
of glass
created?
questions here, or
When's
you know,
the Georgian lovebird pattern developed?
Brothers
We should do a glass off, Tim. Glass off.
dude, I would love that. Listen, I am down for any. I will accept any challenge of any challengers.
You got to
any
come to
challenges
Joni's
of the
Family
world.
Feud nights.
Yeah.
Family
those
Feud.
are fun.
Okay,
they're
listen,
really
I'm in. Just remind me because you know me.
I
like
will.
I'm always like
Yeah,
five
I
million
know.
places
You're
at
all over the
once.
place, so busy.
But I will pull over the side of the road and pull my phone out for some Family Feud. Okay, so
All right.
Be
happy
careful. I know
Halloween.
Joni pulled over one day for something she got.
Yeah,
All right.
Thank you guys so much. Happy Halloween to everybody.
Thank you. Happy
and I'll see
Halloween.
you guys soon. Bye.
Halloween.
Hi, Tim. Okay, so I got another question for all of you guys.
All
How
right.
much do you think is actually spent on candy? during Halloween?
During Halloween. 500 million. I don't know.
Okay, 500 million.
The total sum?
Like in the world or where? In America?
Well, that's I think it's in the US, but the study didn't specify. So
Is Nate here with us too? I heard a voice. Was it you, Delbert?
Maybe.
I didn't see any mouth
I was like,
moving. I'm
what?
like, wait, there's a disembodied voice.
Nate.
We're the ghosts in the house.
The spirit.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Nate,
sorry.
come say hello if you want. 10 billion, Helen says. I go with 1 billion.
okay. It's in between Angela and the 10 billion. So it's
Beth
in
said, well,
between.
the price of candy these days, it has to be high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adjusted for
Again.
inflation.
Per household or total? I think total, Vinny.
I think total, but this study didn't say. Okay, it is.
2.2 billion.
Oh no.
You're close, Delbert.
2.2?
In the billions? Wow.
Yeah, it's 4.6 billion.
We
Wow.
count.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wait, was it on Halloween or candy?
Halloween candy.
Oh,
That's
Wow.
amazing.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of
see,
candy.
that's what we need to be selling.
That's a lot of diabetes.
That's a lot of
Speaking of that,
diabetes.
how many calories per kid? How many, the kids eat the candy. How many calories per kid? How many calories does a kid consume? I didn't check.
2,000.
It's easy for you to say, Katie.
I'm going to say 10,000.
Oh my gosh.
think
I have
it's
no
more
guess.
than that.
What?
In one night? Yikes.
In one night, how many
Oh, in
one
one
night.
night. Oh, in one
does
night.
each
Okay,
kid
no.
consume?
Too high then.
700.
No,
No,
maybe
maybe
Oh.
10,000.
700. That's like 2 bars.
A
Stick
burger
with
is like 1,000, so
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to that.
Okay.
like 2,200.
It is 3,500 to 7,000 calories per kid.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow.
Crazy.
We're killing
Yeah,
our
I'm surprised I
children.
don't have a heart
That's a big
attack.
time.
It's ridiculous.
I've tried to limit myself to just a few.
I know, right? I just got like these little that's been in my purse. Like,
But you know what's funny is I didn't buy candy that I liked on purpose because, well,
yeah.
Do that
long
too.
story.
Yep.
Anyway, I
My
didn't.
grandma will
All
always
my
say,
neighbors
"My
brought
girls will eat it."
candy that I liked, so I had to bring some home. Like,
Yeah, I only buy the sour candy that I don't care for, and then I set it out because then I know I won't eat it. And candy freezes. So my mom, we would get so many kids a year at our house because we lived on a really busy street, and we would just get the can because it does keep. We would get candy and any leftovers we had because we used to buy the giant containers because we'd go through like 6 or 7 giant things of it a year. We'd get it and we'd freeze it. And then that way we'd have, whatever candy left, we'd throw it in the pot for next year.
Oh, wow.
When
might
I
have
was
to do
looking
that
up these
this year.
questions, there was one that said like how much candy corn is produced every year. And it was like in the bill, like what, 20 or millions, like 25 million pounds or something. I was like, that's a waste. You need to cut that by half. We don't need it just to end up in the clearance cart,
I'm not a big fan of candy corn, but I've made some really cute things with candy corn. There's
I was gonna say, like, I've seen a lot of people use them now for vase filler. Like, you can put it in the bottom, and then people will put like either like a shot glass or a glass, and you can put it around, so that way it's like looks like the whole thing is full, and then they use it to decorate, like with a candle or something.
I've made turkeys though for Thanksgiving with pretzels and chocolate, and then the candy corn is like the the feathers around the outside, and then cupcakes and things.
Hey,
But the
Kathy.
sad thing is that if you don't buy the candy corn at Halloween, it's gone. They don't have it out after that. So if you want to make turkeys, you got to buy the candy corn now.
Beth, man, I wish I could have went to Texas to hang out with you. You cracked me up.
Oh yeah, me too.
We missed you, Angela, and everybody here.
I love the video of you cooking, Katie. I told Dee, I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
this makes my heart happy. I was like, I miss hanging out with Katie.
That was fun. I wish all of you could have joined in
Hey,
on that.
Thomas. Kathy
Hey,
was a
Thomas.
Frankenbox. If you guys haven't seen it, she was on a couple sales yesterday. Kathy, the kitchen cat. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, oh, she's Frankenstein. And then I was like, oh, there's a box. She must be Frankenbox.
Frankenbox. Oh, very good.
I know Katie and I were chatting last night, and I was like, what's something that's like topical? You know, I was like, you could be an assemblage and put like little bottles of
that would be
grease
good,
on you.
yes.
Like and
I
little
thought of
like put
wrapping
some
myself.
garland around you or something. Like
I was gonna
I
wrap
was like,
myself in
I was
bubble
trying to
wrap.
think, you know, yeah, like what's something
Oh, that's
topical you
Full of
do?
light
Like,
bulbs. Yeah. Just do a shawl
Like,
of bubble wrap.
so like the
Yeah.
ones that they're like, or you know, it's like a play on words and stuff. I like those more than just like, here I'm a slutty vampire. You know, like.
Yeah, I thought, you know, I could do something funny with Jello, but I already attempted the Jello costume once and it didn't work out. So here I am, just Columbia from Rocky Horror Picture Show, because this is the costume
you
I
look
wear every
fabulous.
year to the show. Well,
Yeah,
thank
you
you.
look- you
I
look
made
great.
I made this costume.
Wow.
My friend helped me sew all these sequins on the jacket part here. It took me like days, but we got all the sequins on, and then I hot glued all the sequins on the corset.
Nice.
Took me a while.
That's a fabulous.
Kelly,
costume,
tell
Katie.
Mark
You
happy
did that.
birthday.
Yes,
Frank says happy birthday, Mark.
It's Mark Campbell's birthday, everyone.
happy birthday.
No,
Mark.
okay. Helen, did you see? Oh, you looked away a lot, Barbarian. Kat said she just watched that movie. I haven't seen it yet. It looks freaky.
Dana, no, we didn't film the Cards Against Humanity portion of the Chicken Piccata evening because Cards Against Humanity is not PG.
Appropriate.
Yeah, not YouTube appropriate. We all would have been demonetized.
Oh man, I wish I was there for them.
I actually, there's a couple cards, and I have had a lot of fun playing Cards Against Humanity, but there's a couple that are just so awful. I have to remove them.
We did too. I would hand one to Vinny, and I'm like, I'm not playing this card. And that was our rule. We were like, if this is too like whatever, you could trade, and I would hand it to Vinny.
Oh, that's good.
He's like,
That would work for me.
"Oh, we're putting that one in the no pile."
I'm like, I'm not saying this. I'm not saying
We
this.
had so much.
That's when
fun.
you pass the card to me. So, all right, I got a couple more questions. When do you think the song "The Monster Mash" came out? Or maybe we'll make it like, what decade do you think?
Was it the 50s?
70s?
60s?
Well, it was on
It's the 60s.
Happy Days.
60s.
Really? It's
Oh,
not
was it
1958.
No, the 60s. Early in the 60s.
61.
62.
62, yeah.
Is it?
1962, The Monster Mash came out.
Oh.
I was trying to find more music trivia, but it was not as much as you think.
Well, there's a lot of like novelty songs. Like if you want to go down a fun little rabbit hole on the internet, Google 1950s Halloween novelty songs, and there's probably a lot you guys have never heard because they're not mainstream. But look up Screamin' Ball at Dracula Hall by the DuPonts. I put it in the little promo thing that I did on my stories. That is such a fun song, but you got to listen to it all the way through because the lyrics are just wacky.
That would be good to do a top 10, like, you know, those lesser known songs. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
Someone
I
said
gotta
they
listen
want to hear you say how you doing, Katie.
to you.
I just love the instructional video where Dee's like,
That
you
was
know,
great.
gotta loosen up, like, hey,
Hey.
like, how you doing?
I don't know. I can't handle tell Joey. And Friends is my favorite show, but I fail Friends.
No, I think you're much better than 4, Katie.
Oh, I was terrible when I was trying to do it on our little, you can record your voice on
Yeah.
Instagram. I was practicing with Angela and I was just awful.
We send voice memos back and forth, and sometimes we just, oh my gosh. Okay. Where does double double toil and trouble come from?
Ooh.
I know.
Oh,
Isn't
I have
it
an
a
answer
Disney?
from the peanut gallery.
What does
Disney?
Frank say?
He says Shakespeare, Macbeth.
Oh.
Yep. Shakespeare Macbeth.
That's right. I didn't know that.
He is the king of
But
trivia.
then again, I haven't seen a lot of Shakespeare, read a lot of
Okay,
Shakespeare.
here. Double. Okay,
I thought it was a Halloween movie.
here's the. Wait a minute. Double toil and trouble.
You gonna come sit with me?
And one
Okay,
of my
here-
last question is, which state produces the most pumpkins?
Oh. Mm. Idaho. I know they do potatoes, but
Texas. Everything's big in Texas. Right?
I'll give you a hint. It's where I'm from.
Hey, Cam, you notice it's the Auburn guy getting all the trivia right, y'all?
Nice.
Way to go,
Not
Frank.
Alabama.
See, watching those scary movies helps you out.
Okay, what's this from? Does anybody know? Beware the Moon?
Moon. Oh.
no.
No.
I'm
The
guessing it's a
best-known
werewolf
of all
movie.
time. American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good job, Marianne. And VTW, they got it. It's Illinois.
Illinois, really?
Yeah. I know. I thought it would be like a warmer place, too, but apparently Illinois.
Okay.
I was
here's-
watching Crazy Lamp Lady the other day, and I've been trying to catch up, and she went to a pumpkin farm.
Get her,
And
Frank.
they actually had where they showed you the names of the different pumpkins and why they're named that. And I was like, see, they just throw them all in a pile here, and you don't know what they are. They're just like the green bumpy one. Yep, that's what I want.
Here's from Macbeth. Here's the whole passage for anyone that's never heard this before. The rest of it. It's double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble, fillet of a finny snake in the cauldron boil and bake, eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork and blind worm sting, lizard's leg and hallet's wing, for a charm of powerful trouble like a hell broth boil and bubble, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble, cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good.
Now, do we all turn into a pumpkin?
Wow.
Illinois.
Okay, memorize that, Katie.
I did. I had to do a scenic design for Macbeth, and I had to do that scene, so I could probably recite the whole thing.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Creeps in a steady pace from day to day. That little bit.
Yep.
This is the guy that doesn't like to be on camera in my videos. Yeah, he just jumps in here.
This is his passion, I can tell.
Because it's Halloween.
You're talking his language.
Yeah.
Okay, Frank,
Well,
you tell us some Halloween facts.
I'll tell you something really weird. If you ever see Meet Me in St. Louis, very strange Halloween traditions of basically killing your neighbor. You throw flour at them if they don't give you candy. It was like and they would actually go out and burn stuff in the street. So I don't know how long of a tradition that held up in
I heard
the
that.
neighborhood they moved to, but really
You throw
Meet Me in
flour at
St.
them, and you're like, curse you.
It was like one of the most bizarre things. Of course, we watched it as like a Christmas movie. It came out as a Christmas, but it tracks the whole year of them, and covers Halloween. And I have to say that's some of the most bizarre.
I read that of Frank the other day. I read a whole article on how Halloween has evolved, And it used to be like people burning stuff in the streets and like hurting other people and doing really terrible things. And then they had to put a stop to it. And then, of course, over time, kids started getting involved in dressing up, and the candy thing came about, and it became more fun. But it used to be really like kind of
when I was looking it up, it said it was like it went back to Celtic traditions and like it used to be called, I think, what is it, All Saints Day or something. Yeah.
All Saints Day is November 1st because November 1st tomorrow is my birthday. And when I was a kid, I used to always love it because, I'd get
your birthday's tomorrow?
Yeah, I'd get candy and then I'd get
and
presents.
then Beth's birthday. So happy birthday, Joni and Beth and Mark.
Yeah. So I'm going to get going because tomorrow is my birthday. I'm not going to do my show tomorrow night for any of those that are my regulars in the chat, but because I'm going to
follow Joni.
But yeah, thank you so much for the invitation and happy Halloween to everybody. Mwah! Have a really good time.
Thank you, Joni.
We've got to head out too. Tara's got to get up super early tomorrow, so I don't know if hold her up.
It was good to see you, Delbert. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Delbert.
Yes, nice to meet you both on camera. It was lovely.
Yep, it was good seeing you guys.
Thanks.
All right, take care.
Probably could wrap it up, but we'll ask Frank, what's your favorite Halloween movie you watched this season so far?
American Werewolf in London. I actually watched it a little early because I just kind of had a need. Usually I kind of wait till October, but it was just like sometime after.
And some people say like it's kind of a comedy too.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen that one, so I have to put it on the list.
Yeah. And okay, so I kind of followed up with my own kind of mashup trivia because I'm also a James Bond fan. So the other night, I actually watched a couple of obscure, you were mentioning the obscure movies, had in common the fact that they were Bond girls who were stars of these particular movies. Valerie Leone, who was in Blood from the Mummy's Tomb, was one of her starring roles. She was later in Never Say Never Again and The Spy Who Loved Me, in kind of smaller roles, but still had speaking parts. And then I can't remember, Fright. Yeah, the movie Fright starred Honor Blackman, who was, of course, Pussy Galore from Goldfinger.
See, Pam just saw Frank. She said it's her Frank baby.
Goldfinger.
Hey, baby.
Bond movies.
Oh, Pam.
So it's fun sometimes to see these, mashups of, trivial things. Like it always brings to mind. There's she mentioned some of the obscure movies I like. The Hammer movies from the UK. They just cranked out horror movies. Dracula, Frankenstein. This one happened to be Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. It was like 1974. Super high quality. You look at the movie and it's like, they spent the bucks on the film. And it was starring Peter Cushing and then David Prowse, who played a monster. And a few years later, they were in Star Wars together.
Oh, I was going to say, how did I know those names? Okay.
And I think David Prowse kind of chokes Peter Cushing in this one too. So I didn't know if it was like a running bet between them. Like, I'll take a movie if I can choke him. Sure. Who knows? But
well, thanks to everybody in the chat who came out tonight and hung out with us and just have some fun. And thanks for Cindy and for Katie for hanging out and co-hosting and everybody who
and putting up with me.
And Frank.
Frank, I'm glad you joined.
Everyone always, Katie loves meeting Cindy, and so Pam, I know they said she's the sweetest. They love hanging out with her, so glad she got to come on for a bit. And everybody have a good, safe night. Happy Halloween. Don't eat too much candy.
Yep.
And thanks for coming on. And make sure to follow everybody in the chat who sells and who's been on. So Cindy, she's got sales Wednesday nights at what time?
6.
6 Eastern?
Yes.
Okay, 6 Eastern. I'm usually at work, so I try to sneak a peek. But make sure to follow Cindy and follow her over on Instagram too, because you have the your art page now too, right?
Right. Cindy
On
Duncan
Instagram,
Art.
is it?
On Instagram, both Instagram and YouTube.
What is it on Instagram?
Both. Cindy Duncan Art. Cindy, like spelled right there, and then Duncan, Duncan. Cindy Duncan Art.
All right, and everyone have a good night. Thank you.
Thanks. Happy Halloween.
Together.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.